Vibe Show 97.9 in full effect. Y'all already know the vibes. Shout out to everybody that's on the early check-in. We got a super dope show lined up for y'all tonight. So y'all make sure that y'all keep it locked in. Y'all know the vibes. It's the Vibe Show 97.9. Vibe Show 97.9. I'm your host, Kano the Don, the Vibe King. And what a blessing it is, man, to be able to establish these beautiful relationships with these icons and these legends, man. I love what I do. Tonight we got a special guest, and this is my brother, hip-hop legend, entrepreneur, member of the multi-platinum selling group Bone Thugs-n-Harmony. Y'all love this man. I love this man. I'm talking about the one and only Krayzie Bone.
Yeah, it's good.
My guy, welcome back to the show.
Yes, indeed. Thank you.
Listen, we're gonna dive right into this thing, man. First of all, you know, I gotta thank you. It's always an honor. And definitely a blessing to have you back on the show again. So for me and the crew, man, we want to say thank you so much for this amazing opportunity again.
All love, bro. All love for sure.
Listen, now the last time we talked, Cray, man, we talked about so much stuff. And like I was telling you, a lot of stuff has manifested what you spoke about fresh off of the Bone Thugs tour. Let's start there. Talk to me about that experience. You and the brothers getting together again, going around, man, just performing in front of you guys, fans again, collectively as a group. And I got a chance to see a lot of the different shows. You guys posted a lot of footage for us. Talk to me about that feeling for you again.
Man, it was cool, you know, to be back on the road. It was like it got us back in shape. You know what I'm saying? Because we wasn't on like a full-fledged tour like that in a while. But it was a good experience, man, getting back out there and just being back in that tour life. You know what I'm saying? It's always good to get back out there for a few shows.
Feeling that love, that same energy. It's got to be a good feeling too, though, man, just to have those fans, those core fans, because, you know, a lot of people they don't really have that core fan base from when you guys started, man. And just, I'm seeing people just going crazy, just even off of, you know, the old material that was put out there. And you guys are still in the studio daily, still recording, still to this day.
Oh yeah, definitely. We I mean, I never stop recording, man. I'm always in the studio, like always working on something. You know what I'm saying? So it's always a go for me.
Right. Is it like therapy for you too, though? Like your escape in a way, like
Oh
because there'd
yeah.
be so much stuff going on in the world. And I used to find when I was recording that the studio always was a safe haven for me, man, and a mental escape away from I can just focus on creating and just being at the lab.
Yeah, man, that's exactly what it is. You know, it's you go and you get on your own little oasis and you just, you just zone out. And that's what the music do for me, man. Cause like you said, there's so much going on in the world, man. You need to like sometimes just get lost in the music and just reset your whole thinking and all that.
Right, right. Now, fresh off the tour, I know that it's been a lot of talks in the wind or whatever. We have been hearing back and forth about the verses, you guys doing the verses, and then we finally get it. And
Mm-hmm.
I gotta tell you, it was absolutely amazing watching
Wow.
you guys perform, all of y'all perform together. Talk to me about that feeling for you, getting up there, you guys actually getting up there doing the verses and battling against another legendary group as well. It had to be monumental.
Yeah, man. It was. I mean, I was just happy to finally see it happen. You know, it's something we was working on like for like a few years, man, and I'm glad that I know the fans was upset that it didn't happen when it happened earlier, but I think it happened at the right time, perfect timing. And man, I think it was epic. It was successful, man. You know what I'm saying? Like everything that happened, out of everything was happened, it was the overall versus was successful, and people still talking about it. So it's a wonderful thing.
Absolutely. It's crazy because it is still trending right now.
Hmm.
It's still trending. I think one of the dopest verses that they have had, because like I said, everybody loved both of you guys. And I just
Yeah,
thought that it was just amazing, seeing it. And like you say, every aspect of it was dope because I mean, come on, let's be serious. This is hip hop. You know what I
yeah,
mean? And you know, I don't know, but you guys have always had this little thing that was going on. So I think that it was really, really epic just to see everybody up there, all of the mafia and
yeah.
all of Bone Thugs up there. So it's
Hmm.
definitely going to go down as a legendary versus for sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure, definitely.
Now we got last time we talked, we was talking about the cannabis company that you launched, and now it has also taken off as well. How
Hmm.
what has that experience been for you? Just diving into that, because of course you guys have always been cannabis connoisseurs or whatever, but like turning it into a brand yourself that's proven to be effective and really, really explosive out here. A lot of people been jumping on it. A lot of people been talking about it. I just wanted to know like where it is now for you as far as from a business mindset.
Well, man, it, I know, a lot of people may think that this it should be this should be a no brainer, very easy business to get into, but
Right.
there's actually a lot of hoops you got to jump through, and we've been actually in it now for going on like 6 or 7 years now, 7 years, just like just getting it started, and like it's about that time we finally starting to see results from all the work we put in.
Right.
So it's good, man. We just had to learn the game, because just had to learn the business, man, and partner with the right people. We ran into a lot of bumps in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Just like
Right.
trying to find the right partners and align ourselves with the right people that would help take the vision to the next level. So
Right.
I mean, and it's been doing good, man. We just launched we have the Krayzie Bone Cannabis Company. We have the THC syrup. We're getting ready to release edibles and vape.
What?
vape and all that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, oh yeah, we definitely picking up, man. 2022 is gonna definitely be. We still going up for real, definitely, for sure.
Right, right, right. It's just it's a great thing to see, your favorites, man, still be able to sustain and find other methods to still be able to get a bag, you know what I mean? Because we see a lot of people, um it's just music for them. But
Hmm.
with you and the rest of the members, I feel like it's never just been just the music with you guys. I think that it was always another a huger vision in place, and
Yeah,
actually being able to manifest those visions. That's got to be a great feeling, amongst you and your brothers.
man, definitely. It definitely is. It's just so much that comes with the so much that comes with the culture that you could that people can indulge in and they wouldn't even think. You know what I'm saying? There's so
Right,
much more to this industry to get into than just being the person doing the music and being on the person up front. It's just if you set a foundation early on in your career, you definitely gonna be able to like look, like reach back and dip and dab into different things and just like, fortunately for Bone, it's been a blessing that, the foundation we laid down in our earlier career is just set in stone. You know what I'm
right.
saying? And like like people just like still to this day, it's just like people still mess with Bone, like
Right.
inside the industry and outside. So it's like it's a blessing, man. Like to be like to to be here and still have the love and respect of just everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's all love for sure.
Another thing too that I think that attributes to that too, Credo, man. I think that you always have been amongst the people, man. Like y'all always have carried a humble spirit, even throughout the trials and tribulations or whatever. Y'all have always been accessible for the fans. Y'all always been connected to the fans, and I think that that's another thing that kind of separated y'all. Even with the platinum plaques and all of the accolades and everything that you guys rock and roll, all of this, the Hall of Fame and all of the accolades that you guys have accumulated over the years from all of
Hmm.
the hard work that's been put in, all of y'all still have this humbleness spirit to the point to where you still connect with your fans. And I think that that's a part attributes to the success too. The fans feel connected to you guys.
Man, I mean, because I mean the fans, like the fan support is what creates the artist.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's your it's your job it's your duty to connect with them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Do you think
Especially when
that?
they support you through thick and thin, it's your duty to connect with them and you know just just connect with them as far as the music goes, man, and just like we normal people that came from the struggle. We
Mhm.
came from a hell of a struggle. I'm talking about we come from, bro, like we come from, I call it dirty nothing.
Mhm.
The nothing was dirty. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
So it's like like we understand what people going through. Like we never forgot that. It was so those times in our lives were so real. We never forgot them. Like we can't. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what made us. That's what made us men. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Like struggling like that. You know what I'm saying? And like so, we always look back at everybody that's going through the same thing we going through because the struggle don't stop. The struggle never stop.
It never
It's
does.
just different people in the position. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? The struggle never stops. Even if some make it out, the next person just falls into that struggle position. So it's always somebody trying to come up, man, and whatever we could do to reach back and knowledge and talk to people or just sign an autograph or taking a picture, you know what I'm saying, is inspire people. I've talked to fans that's in prominent positions right now, and they say you inspired me just by taking a picture with me. You know what I'm saying? And they went on to be something just off that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's what it's about right there, for real.
You think that's developed over time with the experience though? Because I feel like that's what kind of separate the icons and the legendary um artists like yourself and the brothers and a lot more out there, by never losing sight of that. Because I think that really help you guys sustain too, with just not losing yourself within this entertainment business. And me and you talked about this once before, how we just see a lot of people just losing it within this business, getting caught up in the lights.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean, man, I mean, that's just that's just a given. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody get a little lost in it. Like when you come from having nothing and all of a sudden you got something, you gonna get you gonna get lost in it for sure. Because
Definitely.
it's something new. You know what I'm saying? Like you in this new light in this new world. You ain't gonna know how to act for a minute. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Everybody go through that. But
Right.
after a while, it should calm down. It should cool off. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like honestly, it should. Like, I don't
Right.
understand how, you know what I'm saying, how it's just constantly like people just like constantly just money, 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 this flashing every what they got just all the time. Every day, every night, every
Right.
song, every video. It's just that, just all day long. It's just crazy. like for
You
real.
you think that you think that that's a part of some form of agenda though? Because it seems like it's more so
Oh
with
yeah,
the
definitely,
younger you.
definitely. They don't want no that. Hip hop was a powerful communication tool amongst the artists to the people.
Hmm.
That's what KRS-One and all those, African Bambaataa and DJ Herc and all those guys back in the day. That's what they set out. That's what hip hop was. It was a communication. It was a lifeline from us to them.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like and they were listening.
Right.
People were listening to Tupac. You know what I'm saying? That scared them. So it's like after Tupac, it's been no more conscious rappers. They can't have somebody in hip hop music controlling the masses. So
That's deep right there, Craig.
we need to we need to stop we need to stop these messages in the music, like, and that's why you only get one form of hip hop that they let get out, and it's the same thing, driven, where people just
Hmm.
talking about money and cars and girls, and that's just all it is. That's just all it is. The message in hip hop has disappeared.
Does that bother you though? From a mental aspect, with being in the position that you're in, acknowledging that the position of power that you're in is important, and that's why you move the way that you move. This is just my perspective on being a long fan, and watching the movement, growing up with the movement, and watching you speak about certain things. You just your mentality is different towards this game. Now, like you said, of course, coming into the game young, of course, it's new, the money, the fast, the lights, all of that stuff. It's easy to get caught up in there, but then maturity's supposed to kick in, like you said.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then it doesn't hurt that you had the mentor that you had as well. Easy, rest in peace, Easy E.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing mentor as well. But I know it gotta bother you. I had Sugar T on here, and she spoke with such passion about it, you know, about the lack of respect or acknowledgement of the legendary forefathers that came before the younger generation.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, man. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, it's the world we live in today, man. You know, it's just like it, there is no. It's like it's no foundation. There's no protocol. Like when you have in sports, like in sports, you have, you know, when the youngsters, when they, you know, when they come out of college, you know what I'm saying?
Right,
They looking up to the OGs, to the pioneers. They're trying to get up under their wing. They're trying to learn
right.
because they know that's what produces longevity. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
Right.
it's it's just like a whole different feel for the whole thing, man. You know, and I ain't knocking it because, like I always say, like times gonna change. I knew hip hop was not gonna stay the same, and you know, I'm just gonna. But I feel like hip hop has not come to the level or point yet to where, because I still say hip hop is not even 50 years old yet. It's almost
Mhm.
there, but you know what I'm saying. So it's still kind of immature when it comes to how they treat their how we treat our pioneers and legends.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's just because no other genre, every other genre respects their pioneers and
They
legends.
do.
Even R&B. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, hip hop is the only one that is like, you know what I'm saying? Like seems where they seem to forget
Hmm.
who's who and what's what and
Who
who
opened
did what.
doors, and because
Yeah,
y'all
you know what I'm saying?
sacrificed a lot, you know, in the era that y'all came in, it was a lot of
Yeah,
sacrifice that went on. I mean, you know, you guys kind of laid the foundation and opened up a
yeah,
lot of doors for a lot of the younger youth.
yeah. And I'm not even speaking about Bone. I'm talking about even way before us.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about dudes like, for one, like I mentioned earlier, Cool DJ Hurt. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Like that when this, I mean,
Pioneer.
when we think of hip hop, his face should be there.
Facts, man.
Bottom line, you know what I'm saying? He should have had a he should have had a prominent position somewhere in hip hop. Just like the ones before us, they should have been running the industry when we came in. I'm talking about
Yeah.
in executive positions.
Yes, K
They
Solo
should have
spoke
been the
about that.
ones A&R and signing the artists. Them EP&D, Big Daddy Kane, LL Cool J. They, you know, it should have been there because this belongs to us. It
Hmm.
should have been them. Then after them, we step into the executive positions, and after us, the guys that's coming up now, they do it.
Hmm.
Like it should belong to us.
Right.
Like for real. We made enough money to pitch in.
Hmm.
Like for real.
Millions and millions and millions and millions and
Millions.
billions of dollars
Like for
sold.
real.
You know what I mean? Just Bone alone, you know, have sold so many records, man. And we're talking about physical copies. We know this is before the digital era.
Yeah. True talk. Yes indeed. Yes indeed. Way before the digital era. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and like so many other artists as well. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like so many other artists. It's like, okay, yeah, but it's like yeah, man, it's just crazy. The game is real crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? It's different. But you know, I mean, it is what it is.
You navigating through it though, you know, because I feel, you know, you woke, man. I mean,
Oh
very,
yeah.
very, very woke. You speak about it on your amazing podcast, too, Truth Talks,
Okay.
which I think is very, very necessary when
Oh
you
yeah.
launch that. And I think that you launched that purpose driven to wake people up in that way.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, man, definitely. Yeah, yeah, that's definitely what that show is designed to do. You know, I'm like I said, you know, this I love music. I love
Mhm.
music for music. I don't love music for what it can do for me, for the money I make, All that's cool. Don't get me wrong. It's all cool. But that's not why I love music. I love music for the feeling it gives me, for the, you know, for the message you can put into a song and reach so many people. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Like I genuinely love music, so it's not I'm not just doing this just for the dollar. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's what I do, man. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just what I do. It like and I always I always looked at this like as for what it is. I I recognized that this industry was was phony very early on in our careers.
Mhm.
Very early. That's why I always played the back. You never saw me trying to be the dude in the.
Never.
I'm always content with being in
Low
the back.
key, always been low key.
Cool. You know what I'm saying? Like so, because I always look at everything for what it is, and I'm like, like I painted it was like fake and phony, like very early on, and so I shied away from. I tell people all the time, bro, like when they be like, man, you could be doing this and you underrated. I'm like, bro, it don't bother me though. Like I already know I could have been so much bigger, but I'm not. That's not
Mhm.
what I'm chasing though. Like I'm
Right,
not. I've never been a dude out here looking for attention. I love to do music, and that's what I'm consistent at doing.
right,
Making music. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. I don't need to create drama to sell my music. I don't
right.
need to have propaganda to sell my music. My music is gonna do what it do on its own because I know how to make good music. That's just bottom line.
That's a fact. That's a fact, and millions of fans totally agree with that. Now, I gotta talk to you about the clothing line. Now, the
Oh
Life
yeah,
Apparel. Um, you know,
yeah,
I got the jackets are sold out. I want to
yeah,
display these amazing jackets. These jackets are crazy. Can we get the
yeah,
jackets up here? Look, I'm talking about crazy. Now I know this is all you,
yeah,
all your vision. This is the front of the jackets, which is just amazing. But then what really got me though was the back though. You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? Talk to me about the Life Apparel.
Man, the Life Apparel, man, we've been rocking for I think it's what like almost 20 years now, man. I remember we started in the van with number t-shirts.
Come on.
Number t-shirts, man. My dude Jonathan hit me one day. He said, yo, man, let's partner. Let's do this 50-50. Let's get in here. Let's do it. And I said, bro, come on, let's go. And like no lie, we started with like a van and t-shirts. You know what I'm saying? And
Wow.
it's been moving ever since, man. It's grown, you know what I'm saying? The quality is great, the consumers are happy and we steadily growing, man. We looking to take on like other artists, you know what I'm saying, to do their merch as well. We growing like that, you know what I'm saying, to be able to do other artists' merch as well. So all artists out there that need their merch done, holla at the Life Apparel, man. We got you for
That's a
sure.
blessing. That's a bless. That's just a blessing, man. Like I like to hear that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because man, being a hip hop fan, it really, really, it hurts me in a different type of way when I don't see, and I love the way you spoke on that because that is true. You know, those people should be in position. Who better to run the business other than it being passed down from generations and generations and generations from the ones who started it, educated the ones that's to come, and then it just keeps passing down because who better understands this business other than the artist?
Exactly. Exactly. And that's how you that's how you break the cycle. Because now they get in a position and they know how they were treated. So they make it a little better for the next ones that's coming
Mm-hmm.
along.
Mm-hmm.
And then like the next ones, they make it even better for the next ones coming along.
It's supposed to
You know,
get better, not the same.
right, exactly. You know what I'm saying? We supposed to break the cycle. So everybody is leaving, everybody is bosses. That's what
Mm-hmm.
it's about, man. Everybody is bosses and everybody is owning their work, what they deserve to own. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Just because a person had the money, that shouldn't mean that they should own everything. My
Right.
talent is worth a lot because y'all was willing to invest that money.
Mm-hmm.
So it must be worth a lot, and it paid off. So we even.
Facts, facts. You know what I mean, like that,
Real
and I
talk.
think that that's so important because I've seen it hurt me, man. Like just to hear 8 Ball and MJG, they was talking about it, man, on the Ghetto Boys podcast, and it really hurt me to know that they were still fighting for their masters, man. And I
Oh
was like,
yeah,
"Are you serious?"
bro. It's real, man. It's real. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Come on. They from the they from that era.
They from that era, man.
You know how much the masters is worth?
Dang.
Hey, they ain't trying to let them go without a fight, without a nasty fight too. Come on. I'm talking about Michael Jackson and them, man. Come
I
on.
was just about to say that, man. Like
We
they
gotta be woke. Like for real. Like real talk. Like so when they come to masters and black people, it seems like it's a problem with, it's always a problem with us owning our masters.
because they know the value of it. And once we
Yeah, real
find
talk.
out what the value of owning our masters is, we gotta get rid of you. You gotta go.
Oh yeah, definitely, man. Yeah, that's all it's about. Ownership. If they ain't talking ownership, then they don't speak your language. Period.
Wow. I want to go into giving a sample of the new single that's out too, Surfing the Sky, which I think you really went all out with this video. I'm telling you, the video
Yes,
is just
sir.
super, super dope. I want to get a fans a snippet of it. And Surfing the Sky is out now on all platforms, and the video is available right now. I need everybody to go and run it up. After this video, after this interview, y'all need to go and run it up. The single is out right now. Let's go to a commercial break and let's run this promo, man. Surfing the Sky, out now by my guy, the one and only Krayzie Bone.
When they ask how high I fly, I say, hey man, I go way high. I surf the clouds, I glide, I got no limits, I scrape sky. We on another level with this shit, niggas blaze fire. I'ma take another look into my slanted eyes, understand that I feel so gone off this random mind, off this strand of mine. I'm so gone, foes, I feel no mind, I thought I'm breaking my high. Stay in my zone, come take it, this bone is gonna get ya. Family, we know these leaves are legendary, and we know not secondary. They knew this before I rolled away. When they smell and they know well that this shit won't hit the shelf until it's ready, heavy potency. You live weekend tales, me down the hill, fill it up with some of this hybrid OG, cause that has come over me. We drift and we sail, we making a push, while we reminisce on suckers that we shook, while I smoke these trees. I'ma go hard, I'ma stay high, I'ma burn fire while I'm surfing.
Yeah. I can't give it all to him.
Yeah.
Now, Cray, I ain't gonna lie, man. This video did something to me though, man, because I want to know. It seemed like you were having fun. You put a lot into the detail of it, just showing the beauty of the different scenery. When recording videos and having recorded videos for so many years, does it still have that feeling for you though when you're putting these pieces and projects together? I wanted to ask you that.
Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely. Yeah, because like I said, I love music and I'm into what I do. If I wasn't into it, I wouldn't be doing it. Trust me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Get,
Talk to me
get,
about that single
I get
though.
bored. I get bored quick, you know what I'm saying? And for music to have me captivated for all this time, I'm not going nowhere. Like you know what I'm saying? So everything I do, man, it's just I'm into it. I'm like I'm real particular about my music. I'm funny about it. All the above. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
Right.
it's just that's just me, like for real.
Talk to me about the vision for Surfing the Sky though, and that concept. Where did that concept come from? And
Actually, the director, man, Rich Stan, man, you know what I'm saying? From my guy from Romania, the director. out here in California, you know what I'm saying, trying to make his way out here. And you know, he just came to me, man. He was like, yo, I want to shoot videos for Bone. You know what I'm saying? I
Oh,
came
really?
over here. That was one of my goals, was to come over here from Romania and
Wow.
shoot videos for Bone and other hip hop artists over here. So um he was like, I shoot it for free.
How did you link up with him?
He contacted me on IG.
Okay.
And then I invited him to the studio. You know what I'm saying? We met at the studio, and I told him what song I wanted to do, and he said that was one of his favorite songs, and that he already had a vision for it, and he had a vision to where, you know, I hit the weed, and the weed is so good it takes me off into all these other moods. You know what I'm saying? While
Right.
I'm dressing, I'm kicking it, having a good time. You know what I'm saying? Just off this weed, but I'm really not there. You know what I'm saying? That's just how the Krayzie Bone weed got me feeling. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
yeah, so it was a cool concept, man. It was a cool concept, definitely.
Do you
So
ever let, like, when you know you got a banger, do you ever hit up, like, your brothers, or hit up the other guys like, yo, you gotta hear this, man? Like, yo, like, what's like that process when you guys are creating, like, a on your solo tip? Do you are you reaching out to your other brothers, and you like, yo, or you just letting them just catch it when it drop?
yeah, I mean they catch it when it drop. I play it from sometime when we out on the road, when we riding, you know what I'm saying? Play it while we riding. Everybody play what they've been working on, or whatnot, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah. So definitely, you know what I'm saying? Definitely gotta get definitely gotta get the thumbs up, you know what I'm saying, from time to time for sure.
Right, yeah, because I was wondering about that. Leagues of Legend album is out now for the people that's sleeping. Project is out right now. Y'all stop playing games and go and run those numbers up for our guy. Listen too now. Now we got the Life Entertainment, which
Mm-hmm.
ties into what you said earlier, because you guys, you and which was founded by you and Wish, you guys are actually investing back into artists as well, which I thought was super, super dope. And you're actually putting them on.
Yeah.
Talk to me about that.
Yeah, man. You know, we working with a few artists, you know, had them in development for a while. Artist Kane, he been doing this thing for a while, growing very been growing very rapidly, you know what I'm saying, out of Cleveland, Ohio.
Mhm.
Um got artist by the name of Lady Smoke, you know what I'm saying? She just released a single called Loaded, featuring myself. Uh Artist by the name of Nova, young artist out of New York by the name of Adonis, sings in
Mhm.
Spanish and
Dope.
English, and a 14-year-old rapper named King Bo. Get Addicted Mafia, husband and wife duo. So man, yeah, we working with a few artists, man. You know what I'm saying, out here. Mook, the Ohio player, Mook Montanio. You know what I'm saying, also from Cleveland. So we're gonna be dropping a lot of music too. So everybody gonna get familiar with everybody that's, you know, like that's affiliated with the camp, man. You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
Does
definitely.
that does it balance? Does it bring you substance though? Um, just seeing other artists flourish, because it's like sometimes we see in this business, you know sharing the light or passing the torch, shall I say. Some people don't be wanting to do that, man, and I
Yeah,
definitely you know commend you for doing that. You're really building these artists up and doing it the right way by educating them about their publishing and getting all of their business straight first as well. Talk to me about what that means to you.
man. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's always good, man, to be able to help the next people, man, get on and get him. You know, like I mean, cause it's like I think back to when we was trying to do it. You know what I'm saying? Wanting people to hear us and was trying to get that break. You know what I'm saying? But we didn't really know the game. Like so what people don't really know. Like we was only with Easy for like a year. before he
Really?
passed, before he passed away. So we didn't really get the mentorship, that he really could have given us. We
Right.
guessed it at, we guessed our way through after he passed away until we like learned to act, like actually had to go back and learn the business. So, and that's what that's what the artists that work with us have that advantage because we've been through all kind of deals and bad ones and
Yeah.
even worse ones. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
so it's yeah. So it's like we have a lot of knowledge in this and know-how in this game and know how to maneuver through certain things for sure.
I got a fan who asked Mr. Lawton TV. He wanted to know if you can answer this, where you collect your publishing from.
Where do I collect it from?
Yeah, like where do you collect it from? Like
ASCAP, BMI, whoever you have whoever you have your deal with.
right.
ASCAP, yeah.
Now, we also got now the All-Star Weekend. Now, this is I'm hearing this in the wind. It's definitely being held in Cleveland, which is going to be huge. Now, is Bone Thugs-n-Harmony performing? I'm hearing this now.
Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah, we gonna be down, man. We got to be in. We got to be in the city, man. When the functions is functioning, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
We got to be there. We got to be there for sure.
Right, man.
Oh yeah, we will. We will have a heavy presence in there for sure. We will be in the city representing for sure.
Now, also too, once upon a time in LA, the lineup was just absolutely crazy. I just want to know from your personal experience, what is that like when you got so many different heavy hitters all together on one bill? What is that experience like?
Man, it's crazy. I actually been to a lot of shows like that. You know what I'm saying? Like to where it's just like so many. It's chaotic. I tell you that much. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Now, why you say chaotic now?
Just trying to like because there's so many stages. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You want to see. It's just so much going on at one time. You know, there's like so many artists performing at a huge artist too. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, absolutely. I'm telling that ticket was huge.
oh yeah, crazy man. You know what I'm saying? Crazy. So it's I mean it's cool. It's like so many people. Like I was chipping off the old school cat like the Isley Brothers and Al Green and like people like that. Zap. You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy. Like for real. They're still doing their thing. That's good. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, but to bring all the artists together, it's dope to be able to do that, man.
Right. Let me ask you this as a artist too that has done huge coliseums. I mean, you guys have sold out stadiums. To get your perspective on it I just want to get a legendary perspective on the way that they're moving forward with it. Is the artist really to blame for these type of shows really kind of getting out of hand? Who's really to blame here, just from your personal experience? Because you guys have had crazy shows. What fans are, you know what I mean, turning up and having a good time or whatever. Just to get your perspective on it.
I mean, man, like if you had a part of planning the show, had a part of planning it, organizing it, if you had a hand, it's different if if a promoter just brought you in to do a show, then that totally falls on the promoter. But I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Whoever is involved in organizing that show, when lives get lost, somebody got to pay.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like something gonna have to change. A lot gonna come from these shows like this, from these festivals. Like you can believe that. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be some different. It's gonna be some changes made. So I mean,
it's kind of hard to control it though when you got thousands and thousands of people at
that's
the.
why. I mean, you know, that's why that might be something they try to control the amount of people you can have at these festivals because, yo, the crowd that was at that once
Yeah, it was
upon a
crazy.
time, yo, I wouldn't want him to be in that crowd. I tell you that much, like for real.
Right.
See, it was crazy seeing people. I saw it. It was crazy.
Right. It definitely gets crazy and with having so many people all packed together. I gotta, with you being a woke one, I gotta get your perspective on this new variant coming in because it seems like it's gonna slow a lot of things up. Just to get your perspective on it, man, because I love hearing your perspective because you are woke and you are paying attention to things that's going on out here, just to get your insight on how you feel about what's going on.
Man, you know, all I know is that the scene of the world is changing. This world that we know is passing away, and it's passing away fast. And I'm not gonna sit here and speculate to ask, you know, what this pandemic is, who's doing it, if it was
Right.
planned or whatnot. But I just know, that, like I said, the world is changing, and I know where we are in time. We
Right.
are in the last days, so we can expect everything like we've been seeing. Like I tell people, the revelation, not the revolution. The revelation is being televised. Pay attention. For real.
Damn, man.
Pay attention.
You think it's targets on artists on these younger artists?
Bro, I mean, the game is so cool. I mean, things like this were done in the past. Like, I mean, you can't put nothing past people, man. Like, you know, like the spirit of this world is evil. You can't put it past. You can't put nothing past. You know what I'm saying? Like this world, like for real, the spirit of this world, for real, nothing. So I mean, you know, I wouldn't doubt it. I don't know. I can't say I know. You know what I'm saying? For a fact that it happened, but I mean, I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah, I asked K Solo that question, man, and he kind of answered it the same way. Um, I realize, being in this entertainment business, this is some things that we just can't speak um, on these type of platforms. But I do appreciate everything that you do to enlighten and educate us at all times, man. You always keep it 1,000 and you don't cut no corners. I watched every interview that you've ever done. You know what I mean? And you have always been thorough and always been the same, man. And I just want to thank you for that. Like literally.
Appreciate it. Yes, indeed.
Because a lot of people, you know, they and I'm not knocking nobody, man, but I'm just saying, like, in order to, like, you to cycle break, sacrifices got to be made, man. Martin, you know what I mean? Like, all these sacrifices that was made. And I think that that's what bothers me the most about the younger generation is I think that they're forgetting about the sacrifices, man, that were made. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Definitely. No, man, I get it. Yeah, for real. It's just, yeah, man, that's something else. The gaps need to be bridged, you know what I'm saying, and between the generations before anything can start coming together. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, until that happens, the cycle will continue.
Right.
For real.
How do you want to be remembered, Cray? Like what's your what's your legacy? How do you want to be remembered? By your fans, your peers? How do you want to be remembered?
Man, I mean, Very, I mean, man, it's very simple. Just as somebody who was consistent at being me, like for real. You know what I'm saying? Like just like you said, just I'm gonna always tell people the real. You know, it's just like there's no man, just always keeping it real when it comes to like delivering the message, and man, just being for the people, like at all times for sure. Reporting to the people. You know, it ain't about talking about how much money we make, and you know what I'm saying. It's about trying to enlighten people and waking people up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because when we out here, just like man, that's just what it's all about. Like I said, for sure, definitely.
Let's get some shout outs before we close out, man. Anybody that you want to shout out and show some love to? I mean, you got an amazing team. Shout out to Keisha, man, for always making, I mean, always there for me anytime I need
Yes,
her.
indeed.
Bernadette, you know what I
Yes,
mean? Like,
indeed.
let's go ahead on and give some flowers out to our people that's alive and living right now, that's putting in work for you every day, your fans, your family,
Yes,
everybody
indeed.
that you want to give roses to. Let's just go and get those roses out there.
All up, man. Just everybody, man. Everybody in the Bone camp. You know what I'm saying? Everybody TL. You know what I'm saying? Everybody Mo Thug. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Flesh and Bone, Global, whatever, man. Everybody. You know what I'm saying? Everybody doing their thing. Much love. Y'all look for us in 2022. We on the move. TL is on the move for sure. Better believe that. We moving.
The Bone Bio. Are we going to get it, Cray? I'm asking you
Man,
right now. Are we going to get it? Are all parties involved on board with this thing? Are we going to get the doc?
yeah, man, yes. It's gonna happen for sure. Definitely.
Y'all heard it right there.
Definitely.
Bone Thugs-n-Harmony documentary is going to happen. We know Cray is a stand-up guy. He just said it on the Vibe Show 97.9. It's going to happen.
Going
Cray,
down.
man, I know you got to get out of here. I know you got to get to the studio as usual. I just
Mm-hmm.
want to thank you. But before we close out, is it any last words that you want to leave? Because like you said, and it's a lot going on out here in the world for anybody, man, who may be low in spirit, may be depressed, going through things, feeling like giving up from artists, personal perspective, lost loved ones, any uplifting words that they can get from you right now. What would like what could you give them?
Man, I mean, honestly, really, for everybody that's going through hardships and struggling in these times, man, you know, well, like I told you before, like you have to understand, you know, why we going through this. And like honestly, the only answer that I could give y'all is to find God.
Mm,
Honestly, like search for God, because like man cannot save you. Like I said, like the world is changing, things are changing. Pay attention to what's going on in the world, and like God is the only one that has the answer.
mm.
Nobody else. Not your favorite artist. None of these celebrities. Like God is the only one that can save you, and that's all I got. And that's just keeping it 100 for real.
Wow, let's put them social platforms out there in ways that people can connect with you. We got the clothing line out. We got the CBD line out. We got the THC syrup out. We got the wait a minute. We got the project with DJ Paul coming. When can we get that, Cray?
Oh yeah, man, that's in the making.
That's
So I'm
gonna be
also getting ready to
crazy.
yeah. I'm also getting ready to release another project as well, Crazy Melodies. You know what I'm saying? I still haven't got the release date back yet. I'm still waiting for a couple of tweaks and a couple of things to be worked out. You know, from a legal standpoint for the album. You know what I'm saying? Like just technical stuff. But as soon as I get the release date, I will be releasing the release date when it's coming. But the album is done, and that's gonna be the next project, Crazy Melodies Volume 1, Melodious, is coming for sure.
Wait a minute, the album is done already?
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Yes, indeed. Crazy Melodies is done and it's on its way. It's on its way.
Wow.
So, definitely.
That's crazy. Let's put those social platforms out there and ways that people can collect. Surfing the Skies is out right now on YouTube. Y'all make sure y'all go run those numbers up. Y'all go and stream it on all music platforms
All platforms.
now. Leaves of Legend album is out right now. Make sure that y'all go and stream that, run those numbers up. And let's put them social platforms out there in ways that artists can connect with you for work, fans. Let's put those social platforms out there.
Yeah, man. This you can hit me on Instagram. I mean Krayzie_Bone. Twitter, I am Krayzie Bone. Facebook, Cray Jack Your Boss. And catch me everywhere. For real.
Truth Talk Podcast. Y'all make sure y'all go and follow them on IG at Truth Talks 99.
Yes, indeed. Truth Talks 99.
In with that podcast, man. It is absolutely dope. If you're trying to get that information, I'm telling you, it's different. It's just different. Make sure that y'all get connected at Truth Talks 99. Also, y'all make sure y'all order at the Life Apparel. You can order right now. They got some new arrivals right now. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get that crazy jacket. The thug mentality jacket, it's sold out. I don't know, but y'all make sure y'all log on at www.thelifeapparel.com. That's www.thelifeapparel.com. They got so many different amazing apparel over there right now. I'm telling you, y'all want to make sure that y'all definitely get plugged in to that. It's a lot going on. Cray, listen, I gotta tell you, you my guy. I gotta thank you. Every time you come on here, man, you always dropping gems and jewels all the time, and I make sure that I pick every one of them up. I'm a huge fan. I love you, my brother. I appreciate everything that you have done over these years and still doing, man, just still going hard. I just want to thank you from me, the Vibe team, man, and Vibe Promotions. I want to thank you so much, and we wishing you more blessings and more success for real.
All good, man. All love, man. Appreciate it. Always.
Y'all make sure that y'all go and follow Krayzie Bone right now on IG at Krayzie_Bone. Shout out to Keisha and shout out to Bernadette for making this amazing action happen, man, every time. I love y'all. Shout out to everybody that's on the live right now. It's so many different people that showing Krayzie Bone so much love, man. I'm talking about it's crazy. I want to thank y'all so much. If you are not subscribed to the Vibe Show 97.9, make sure that y'all hit that subscribe button, turn on those bell notifications, and y'all make sure that y'all get plugged up.
I say, hey man, I go way high. I surf the clouds, I glide, I got no limits, I scrape sky. We on another level with this shit, niggas blaze fire. I'ma take another look into my slanted eyes, understand that I feel so gone off this brand of mine, off this strand of mine. I'm so gone, folks, I feel no mind, I don't know, I'm breaking my high. Taking my zone, come take it, get this bone, it's gonna get you high. Really, we know this leaves a legendary, and we know not secondary. They knew this before I rolled away. Shit when they smell and they know well that this shit won't hit the shelf until it's ready, heavy potency. You live weekend jails, spit down the L, fill it up with some of this hurt red OG, cause that has come over me. We drift and we sail, we making a push, while we reminisce on suckers that we shook, while I smoke these trees. I'ma go hard, I'ma stay high, I'ma burn fire while I'm surfing.
Surfing the Sky out right now. Y'all make sure that y'all go and run the numbers up. It's on YouTube. Full video out right now. Just gave y'all a little snigget. I want to thank y'all. Thank everybody. I want to give a couple shout outs, man. Y'all show so much love. I'm going to scroll up to the top and try to give as much love and shout outs as I can before we get off here. I mean, it's only right. Y'all showing the Vibe Show so much love. Shout out to Vibe Show Casper. Shout out to Mr. Lawton TV. Shout out to I Am Love. Keisha, I love you, baby. Shout out to Outlaws Nation Movement. Appreciate that love. Shout out to Fredericks Gwendolyn. Shout out to Fredericks Gwendolyn. Appreciate that love. Shout out to Roman Stewart, Buddy the Barber, Vibe family, always checking in, man. I appreciate that love so much. Shout out to Mad Mo. I appreciate that love for real. Shout out to Veronica Val. Appreciate that love. Shout out to Doja Love. Appreciate that love, Doja. Shout out to, let's see who else we got. Shout out to Net Mathis. Shout out to Net Mathis for appreciate that love. We really appreciate that. Shout out to Shaquita Sims. Shout out to Shaquita Sims for showing love. I appreciate that love. Shout out to, let's see, let's roll through here. Who else did I get here? Shout out to Nicer. Shout out to Nicer showing love. We appreciate that love. Shout out to, let me see here. Man, we have so many people showing so much love. I appreciate that. Y'all know how it is, man. We working. We putting in work. Shout out to, I cannot read your handle, but I appreciate that love. Shout out to R&B Cutie Pie. Appreciate that love, man. Shout out to, I can't read your handle. I'm so sorry, but shout out to you. I appreciate that love. Let's see here. Shout out to CBG 3000. Appreciate that love. Really appreciate you. Shout out to Robert Bolden. Appreciate that love. We are still scrolling through. Shout out to Bernadette Santos. What's up, Bren? I appreciate that love. Appreciate you for making it happen. And that is it. Everybody else who jumped on and jumped off, listen, we appreciate that love. It's the Vibe Show 97.9. Listen, y'all make sure that y'all go and subscribe right now. Turn on those bell notifications for more exclusive interviews. Coming up in the future, 2022 is on the way. We got a lot of amazing things that's going to be jumping off. Listen, if you're not logged on, log on to our exclusive radio station website where we are playing exclusive music 24/7. You can hear that Surf in the Sky. You can go over there. You can request it. Log on right now at www.thevibeshow979.net. We are playing music 24/7, old school music, new school music. We are just giving you a complete vibe. Also, rush over there to the App Store and download that exclusive Vibe Show 97.9 mobile app in your Google App Store. Make sure that you get connected. Also, if you want to donate, you can donate if you want to show support to the Vibe Show 97.9 for our amazingness. You can Zelle the Vibe Show 97.9 at gmail.com. Thank y'all so much. I'm your host, Kano the Don, the Vibe King. I love y'all so much. The love was unreal tonight. Shout out to my guy, the King legend, Krayzie Bone. I just want to thank you so much again. I love all of y'all. Y'all make sure that y'all stay safe. Y'all know my slogan: more love, less hate makes the world a better place. It's the Vibe Show 97.9. I'm out. Ooh.